Hello, welcome to another Mythic Plus video in 10.1 on my Demon Hunter. It's a talents I'm running, nothing too special. I think it's pretty much the same build as last, what do you call it, last tier. This is my character gear. Also, nothing too crazy. Looks like we got a pally for battle res, which is kind of crap, but at least it's a battle res. And we have our mage here for some what do you call it, for some bloodlust. So toss out a ready check and get going. I screwed up last time and forgot to record. I did a 12 bracken height on this character and was trying to record it. Single target wouldn't be horrible because of Tyrannical. Oh. Pally's not ready. Should push up my main's IO a little bit. I haven't really been pushing on it at all, to be honest. I guess we'll do another ready check. Hopefully everybody's good to go. I'm all buffed up. Okay, here we go. Order timer. They were having a conversation about whether the mage should go more single target or AoE because of the melee we have. I don't really know how to play Frost Mage, so I don't know, like, if there's, because there's a couple different ways like specs go nowadays. There's like, they're the specs that kind of have a cookie cutter for everything, so you have like a little bit of AoE, a little bit of single target, and you're kind of like pretty well balanced.
Pressurized blast. Cyclone.
So you can pull this pack and the other pack and then lust, which is usually what you do, to be honest, or which is what a lot of people have been doing in high keys, is pulling this plus these two Mistrals and then just lusting and blowing it up. But
pressurized blast.
I think because of just it being a pug, I'm not going to worry about that. But what doing this allows you to do is you'll have lust up for second boss, and then you'll have lust for final boss on tyrannical weeks. And then it also speeds up this part of the dungeon a little bit.
Pressurized blast.
I like playing Demon Hunter because I can just imprison these mobs. It's kind of nice, actually. Focus on these Mistrals here.
Pressurized blast.
We'll leap out of that. I've been thinking about adjusting these bars on some of my tanks because, like, there's some stuff on there I don't really need to know about. Like, I don't really need to know about my last stand CD there. Like, I can easily see that in other places. Go ahead and Chaos Nova that. Stop their casting. I'll hit that one.
Cyclone.
Save this Fell Devastation for the next pull. Devastate to get some initial aggro. Soldiers are making their way into the distance. Basically watching for Cyclones and Wind Bolts. The Wind Bolts don't hurt too much this week, but they hurt a lot on 4 weeks, man. This dungeon is kind of a pain this week. I tried it on a 20 yesterday, and we got to the final boss with like 8 minutes remaining, and the healer just could not... Well, it wasn't really the healers. People weren't doing the mechanics correctly. It was kind of screwing us. Waiting to see what these guys do, and then I'll just incap the one that... or imprison the one that they don't get. You can also lust this pack.
Pressurized blast.
I'm gonna go ahead and Get out of that. Toss an interrupt. I can toss my silence out here too. Try to heal myself up a little bit. Cyclone going out. I have Chaos Nova also, but I think those two Vortexes are about to die.
Blast.
Get out of that.
Lethal current.
Mistral's up. I can get this CC here.
Lethal current.
I have that weak aura that goes whenever the beings pop up. It's actually, it used to do it when they were about to finish their cast, which was actually kind of bad, because at that point you have to find them and CC them, and it was kind of horrible to like make sure that you were able to get them and CC them. Like if you didn't see them, because that happens a lot as a tank. I've noticed is you'll be like running to try to like you'll be running forward to get like new packs and stuff.
Lethal current.
And behind you they'll spawn and you don't notice they're there, so having that scream is helpful for making sure that those get CC'd. Actually, this week on my DK has been a pain in the butt because DK doesn't have like a ton to deal with it. They did make it so you could turn undead on them for a while, and then they reverted that change. It was really strong actually. So I've also been doing this where I pull them on top of this Tempest, and that allows some classes to get some pretty big cleave off on them, because you go from 2 to 3 target, and your 3 target is actually like a little bit better than your single target damage. It's really good for like dot classes and stuff like that. A Shadow Priest in my guild was like telling me to do that. Ooh, that Turbulence is pretty rough. Bomb Cyclone, but got through it, it looks like. Stun that Shade because we're in the middle of combat, and try to save whoever it's targeted on. Not too bad there. Give our healer a second to grab some mana back, because they're at like half mana or so. Looks like we got about 30 seconds on our next Incorporeal. Are they... we're still in combat. I think we're just gonna go. Oh, I've done this before. I don't know why I do it. I fucking hate it. Anyway.
Lethal current.
Misclick. I just don't think about it, and then I leap right into the boss, and I'm like, wait, that's a bad idea. Don't do that. Alright, so we're basically just trying to dodge at this point. So that Lightning Bolt is on a DPS, so we're going to hit that if nobody else does. This is what I do in Pugs a lot, is I just hold my interrupt on cast, so like I don't have an interrupt, so I don't even need to worry about that one.
AoE shield.
And we just kind of back out of one of these and keep DPSing.
Cyclone shield. Summon Tempest.
And we go back inside. We're going to do the same thing. We're just going to watch these casts to see who they go on. Lightning Bolt on the Mage, so if nobody hits it, I'll hit it. Last second here. And then this barrier is actually not too bad, but it makes it really hard to see. Actually, yeah, it's kind of hard to see the things in it. 4 seconds on my next interrupt. I can hit the next one here. Oh, I got hit by that. Oops.
AoE shield.
Cyclone shield going out.
Cyclone shield. Summon Tempest.
Coming back out here.
Adds.
Oop.
Lethal
Looks like
current.
the rogue got hit. That's okay though.
Cyclone shield.
Get in here. This is my jump tracker, just to make sure that I have a jump available. I also have it as part of my rotation, just because it does a little bit of damage. And there's a talent you can talent into that'll spawn a Infernal Sigil every time you jump. So wait on our healer for a quick second here. Are they drinking? They're not. Okay. Try to get aggro on all of these if I can. Alright, there we go.
Cloud
Then I'm going to
burst.
go ahead and silence Sigil first. We'll silence them all for about 5 seconds. And then as soon as that finishes, I can Chaos Nova when these first casts are about to finish. So Chaos Nova. And then I can CC that one, the one that they don't get. And that's pretty much it for what I can do other than just like single interrupts. try to make sure we get some of these shades down, but we should just run past them, to be honest. We're gonna skip the second dragon, so we're gonna hit this these assassins here. Kill these guys.
Vapor form.
Hit that one, so somebody will have to hit the next one.
Vapor form.
Then I'll just watch these for whichever one gets CC'd. I'll imprison the other one. Then we'll just run in here, aggro this guy.
Healing well.
Drag him out of the well, and then we'll just leap over to the other side. And you kind of want to hold off to the sides here, because if you do it this way, what happens is when she does, or when the dragon does the chilling breath, it leaves an open area to the side here. But we won't be doing the other dragon, so I'm actually going to bring the... Oh, hopefully that's not healing them for 4%. No, okay, we're good. I'm actually going to go grab these guys. Because we're going to skip the other dragon, and you have to pull these assassins on the side, otherwise you won't have enough count at the end of the dungeon.
Vapor form. Vapor form.
That hunt took me all the way to the assassin when it jumped. That's crazy. And we just do that so that we can skip the second dragon there. Come in here, get some initial aggro on these. I'm gonna just watch for some interrupts here. I can silence Sigil, which didn't get those wind blasts, but it will silence them for a couple seconds. Then I can Chaos Nova the next set. Which doesn't look like... they might get that off. I'll just use it. Just save some stress on people or whatever. Either probably needs mana after this. So we'll try to kill these shades as quick as we can here so the healer can grab their mana. Okay. Said they're good, so hopefully they're good. I don't have any CC for these for a second, so I can grab that guy.
Vapor form. Vapor form. Vapor form.
I can grab a singular interrupt. My silence is up. I'm gonna just pop it now. I'll have my Chaos Nova for the next pack. I wonder if the silence pot causes them to stop Oof.
Vapor form. Vapor form. Vapor form.
Grab that one. I'll probably do my Chaos Nova there. Get some interrupts out.
Cloud burst.
I can single interrupt in 3 seconds.
Cloud burst.
I'm just watching to see if anybody else hits the interrupt. Does Cloudburst hurt? Especially on Fortified. Grab that one. Start dragging up this way. Get the squall going. Then our healer really should drink before this boss, though. Looks like they're doing it. Okay, we'll give them a pull timer.
5, 4, 3.
Oh, they could have just stayed drinking.
1.
It's not like we're gonna rush to like we're not gonna time or anything.
Downwind of Altiris.
I need to pull him back a little bit, actually. I over pulled him. Come to me. There, that's better.
Call the wind. Upwind of Altiris.
All right, so we want to jump over this. So we'll just go in now, and then we can leap back down. Everybody went through okay. Healer's got a lot of healing to do, though. I'm going to try to stay offset of everybody, so in case I get the chilling breath, I can...
Call the wind.
Nice. I'm going to continue to try to stay offset if I can. Grab that. I just want to stay offset in case we get the breath, and what that does is it makes it so they don't have to move, and they get more DPS. So we're going to jump over the wind here. I don't know if there's like a cheese way to deal with the...
Chilling breath.
See, it kind of worked for these guys here to get out of the breath there.
Upwind of Altiris.
But like DK can just AMS and walk through it. Monk can do a they can transcendence over it and they won't get hit, but they can only do every other one that way. All right, I'm gonna just wait and see which one they get.
Call the wind. Downwind of Altiris.
Nice.
Upwind of Altiris.
I just don't want to get the same one they get and cause them to have to recast.
Downburst.
Oh, we got a downburst coming.
Altiris.
Just waiting to go in the thing here.
Call the wind.
Nobody's getting hit. That's good. It's like the only thing that really kills you. Like, you do take ticking damage and you need to be aware and like ready to health pot if you're like low going up pretty much. But well, we will have Lust for the final boss, so I still think Lust is better on that particular boss. I guess I'm just gonna go. I'll keep pulling until the healer tells me like they need mana. Wait for everyone to get here. They didn't say anything, so here we go. Let's cliff off of somebody.
Greater heal.
Get that crashing stone down. Interrupt that. Get back on the cliff. Just hit that, because why not?
Crashing stone.
Crashing stone frontal. I'm going to save this hunt for the next pack, because this one's almost dead. I don't need the extra damage right now. That pendants actually look pretty cool. I just realized our healer is a disc priest. I know disc is supposed to be pretty good, but it's just hard to play, man, in keys, because you have to anticipate damage on the class. And a lot of times, like, especially pugging, you never know when people are going to take damage because people stand in bad or something like that. And it just leads to... I think it's just one of the harder healer specs to play. I don't play a lot of healing, so I'm not certain, but... Waiting for our healer to get up here. I'm just going to leap in, Demon Spikes, go straight into... I'm going to try to move them closer to this, because what that does is it lets whoever gets targeted cleave onto the ads here.
Overload grounding field.
Oh, I missed that. That's my bad. This Assad is just targeting somebody. I don't have aggro on it. But yeah, my goal here is pretty much just to make sure that these guys are in cleaving range for if somebody gets targeted on the inside. And then they just got to get outside of that. That overload grounding field doesn't seem like it hurts too bad. Like, third of their health every tick. I'm not certain if we can skip. I wonder how much this pack is worth. How much are these guys worth? They're worth 3%. Yeah, we'll need it. Everyone's here. Try to get some stuns and stuff on these. So stunning them prevents them from actually like using their ability or their like thing, I think. They're like, I don't know. What do you call it? Like the little attack that they do. Which is really helpful because your healers have to pump during that. Alright, we want to kill these adepts, so I'm going to get back on purple here. I don't have any CC.
Crashing stone.
For a second here.
Greater heal. Rally.
Hey, we killed them both before they got their casts off. And they usually don't start casting the Greater Heal until something's under a certain HP level. I'm not sure what that HP level is, but probably like 50% or something like that. Or at least I usually don't see it until something gets low. So, but these packs are dying so quickly because this group is pumping that they failed Devastate to get this picked up here. I'm just watching to like hit rallies here if I can.
Rally.
That rally. And then I don't think you can stun the Kellis, so I'm not even gonna waste my
Overload grounding field. Crashing stone.
not even gonna waste my
Crashing stone.
what do you call it? Which one? Yeah. My stun or my Chaos Nova. Lightning Lash going out.
Crashing stone.
Oh, we lost somebody. That's not good. But I think
Overload grounding field.
we're in a good spot here. Grounding field going out. Who did we lose? The mage. Oh, the mage was in the grounding field, maybe? I don't know what else would have got it over there. I'm gonna save this Fell Devastation here. It's always faster to res in this dungeon. A lot of these dungeons, it's much faster to res, especially if we're gonna kill the pack, than to release and walk back. As soon as we all get here, I will go. Oh. I don't actually know if the silence works here. It actually kind of looks like it does. Alrighty. Now time for the real test of the dungeon. This boss is by far the hardest. Yep, focus ads, no problem. Give our healer a second. They're gonna want mana on this fight. And my goal is to kind of try to keep the boss like as centered in this area as I can. Let's see here. Chain Lightning, just don't want to stand in that. I'm going to hold this Feldo Station to help with the ad here.
Skyfall Star. Static Cling.
2, 1.
Unstable grounding field.
Just looking to see whatever one gets hit here. It's so far away.
Of the storm.
I got it left over, but I was pretty sure I was going to make it. Then I'm going to bring back to middle after they're done with this Chain Lightning. Because it makes getting to the ad a little bit faster. You have the chance of it spawning like on top of the boss, but I think it's better to just go with the... Because it could always spawn on the other side too, right? I think there's like a level of... Like it can only spawn so far away from the boss. There we go. I didn't have it up at that time. That's weird. Oh, that's a good spot for that to spawn. Ooh, they barriered that one. Nice. 2, 1. Up we go. Ooh, our healer failed it. That's not good. They can dispel themselves, I think. Yeah.
Supremacy of the storm.
I'm just gonna go all out to finish the fight here because we got 10%. He's gonna... I want to go back mid after this Chain Lightning.
Skyfall Star.
Nice. Let's see if we get anything. I don't know if there's anything I want from this dungeon. I didn't get anything, but that wasn't too bad. We plus 2'd it, so I should have what, a 16 now? 16 now Slayer. Is that leather shoulders? Ooh, they got Rain Song. I don't think the only person that could use it would be the Pally, right? Rain Song? Other than the healer, but the healer didn't need it. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Getting this tank up there a bit. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, I'd appreciate it if you left a like or a comment or sub or any of that kind of stuff. There's one more little thing I wanted to talk about. I did put a post up there asking if anybody would want to see a 0 to hero and what role you'd like to see, whether it be like a tank, a healer, ranged or melee DPS. And after I figure out what role I'm going to play, I'll list like the different specs pretty much. Maybe not specs, but like classes. So like rogue or, you know, rogue, mage, whatever, you know. So anyway, thanks again for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.